Hello, Reefer. This is the update of my battle of my green algae uh, on my 40-gallon breeder. I finally win the green algae. There's no more, all gone. Just the 3 bottles that I use from Dr. Tim. I highly recommend you guys use this bottle. It doesn't hurt your fish or your coral or your snail or your cleanup crew. It doesn't hurt none of those, and it's safe. You know, and I use that on my tank, and it worked, guys. Trust me, it worked. Uh, the way I use it, this the way I use it, right? I don't know how the way you guys gonna do it, but the way I do it, I do this bottle first. Every other day, I dose this bottle. Starting Monday all the way to Sunday. Then start the next Monday, I use this one. See, I use the same thing as I use that. But on the bottle, on the back, it said for you to wait 48 hours. But I don't because my tank was covered with algae. And I hate to see those algae or dino, because the way my algae was, algae or dino, one of those was brown, hairy, long, and it was covered the whole tank. It would even cover my coral. And the back end, because my tank on the back, I painted black, so it's covered the whole black. It'll cover the whole back end. Then on my sub, on the sand, it was like kind of red and green and brown. It was like 3 different colors. It was all around the whole entire tank. And guess what? 2 weeks, guys, gone. See, I didn't lost nothing. And people are struggling. How do they beat this kind of stuff? I'm telling you guys, during the time that you got to battle this kind of stuff, do not do water change. Do not do any water change. You know, because the reason why I say that, because if you do water change, you replenish the nutrient back in there, and you cannot replenish the nutrient because that's what they thrive on. That's what they eat. That's what they live on. And every time you do your water change, guess what? You just replenish those back. So what's the point of use those 3 bottles if you're gonna do water change? Because you ain't gonna help you. So do not do water change for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Doesn't matter how long you battle. Do not do water change. And trust me, you guys will see the result. And during the time that I battle, I still run my light like normal. Because my coral need light. And people say, oh, you know what? Black out the tank. No, forget that. I'm not gonna black out my tank. There's always a way to beat those dino because my tank is new, very new, guys. It's only going to be 2 months. It's going to be 2 months. At the end of this month, it should be 2 months. And I'm a person that I hate to wait. Man, as soon as my tank cycle, I want to add fish. I want to add coral right away. So that's what I did. I mean, that's not the right way to do it. But who the hell want to look at a bare tank? Not me. You know, so I rush in. I bought. As soon as my tank done cycle, I bought a whole bunch of coral, whole bunch of clean crew, uh, a whole bunch of fish, and start feeding my fish to ramp up my life 10 hours now. And guess what? Those dino came through and it covered the whole entire tank. Dino, algae, you name it. Dude, I got all of them. The red one too. I got the red, the green, the dino. They all 3 of them covered the whole entire tank. And guess what? I was so stressed, so frustrated. You know, I was watching people how they do it. It's all type of chemical out there for you to use it, how to beat them. But I want to go like the more like a natural way. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to dose chemical, and I want to use something that is a bacteria versus bacteria. You know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta put your own soldier in there to battle those soldiers. You know what I'm saying? It's like World War III, guys. It was straight up World War III. I was just battle all this stuff in there, and guess what? In 2 weeks, they all disappeared. So I still use Dr. 10 West Away, but I use every week now. I don't use every day no more because my dino's gone, my algae's gone. And I don't want those to come back because I feed my tank heavy too. I feed my coral. See, I got my coral. I feed all my coral. I spot feed every single one of them. And plus, I feed my fish too. I feed twice a day. And I run my protein scammer. But I mean, your protein scammer only could do so much, guys. Protein scammers can only do so much because I feed my coral uh, twice a week. So I still dosing the waste away, the bottle waste away every week. You know, I still dose this bottle every week. But so far, the dino, the algae haven't come back yet. And I finally ordered the Dr. 10 Waste Away gel. See, I put it right there. It says 75 gallon, up to 75 gallon. So I put that in there, you know, but still, that's the last 30 days. But I still dose that. That bottle right there, I still dose that every week. Even though I have that gel in there, I still dose that bottle every week. It doesn't hurt my coral. See, all my corals still good, thriving. You know, they're growing. Look, I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but see the white tip? See, they still growing white tip. All of them have white tip. See, and it's still growing. And I recently added some more coral to it too. And guess what? I'm already ordered some coral too. So they're on the process getting here. So my next coral that is coming up is the strawberry shortcake. Those are high-end coral now. You know, and the rainbow melly. I ordered the rainbow melly, strawberry shortcake. I ordered a piece of Walt Disney. See, that's Walt Disney, hell expensive. That's like 150. You know, so I ordered that's just a frag. And basically, you know, this tank, all this coal right here, I spent a lot of money, guys. Trust me. Spent a lot of money just to get them. And well, you know, actually, I bought from people that people off of Facebook and Craigslist. But still, you know, it's not cheap. I still spent a lot of money on it, and you know,